What's going on, everybody? TG, aka Tactical, Technical, etc. Gaming here. Today we're gonna be playing a little bit of SIEVERT. Hopefully we can get this audio acting right, so it don't sound like I'm scuba diving at the bottom of the Marinara Trench. But anyway, let's get into it. As you can see, I got the Santa Wambama, and I'm not really sure what's up with my hit points, but I think I had some wounds from a previous expedition, so to speak. So let's get on over here real quick. Actually, see what time it is. Okay, 17:20, 17:30. Alright, before I do this stuff, let's see if I got all my dailies, because it has been a little minute. Check my supplies and everything like that. Also, I have been using this Santa weapon, but I mean, honestly, I was just using it because it's new. I like new things, but it is not as good as my primary weapon by any means, which is the ECM suppressed with the bells and whistles on it. And you know, you could argue that the ergonomics are a thing, but they're really not. I've never really noticed ergonomics having much of a bearing on how I play the game at all. So, but I mean, I don't know, it kind of is what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's happening with this barman. Okay, I'm not about the dirty water today. But I have bought the charcoal apparently, so there's that. What am I looking like? I'm not really hungry, not really thirsty, but I am very tired. So, see my disorganized inventory. One of the things that I would say is that investing in your kitchen early on can end up saving you a lot of money over time. But the irony of it is, once you get to the late game, you're going to be so good at earning money that you basically don't really end up using all the crafting functions as much as you would think, because you can take a look. I have the ability to craft a lot of different stuff, but I hardly ever do. I can craft ammunition. Now, I do actually craft ammunition, but as far as a lot of other stuff, why do I have raw meat? It's kind of weird. But all this armor repair kits and everything like this, what happens is once you become good at the game, you're going to become good at getting in and getting out, and you're not going to be engaging in long drawn out firefights that don't result in you being killed anyways, in which case it doesn't really matter. But you're going to be able to get in and get out, and then every time you come back to base, you're just going to end up visiting the doctor, who is going to, repair your stuff anyways. So Because yeah, you're repairing my armor for 5k, right? Which is, you know, late game. You see, I got 186. What the heck is all this red stuff? But late game, 5k is not going to be a lot of money to you because you're going to become so efficient at raiding and getting in and out and smacking bosses and things like that, that your average runs, you're just going to be making so much money that rather than use the resources that you have accumulated to just manually repair your stuff, you're probably just going to be paying the barman to, or not the barman, you're going to be paying the doctor to just repair your stuff anyways. But anyway, you can see I'm sleepy. So let's get some shut eye. Just go to 7:30 so my stuff can regenerate. I mean, well, I thought it would regenerate. What the heck? What in the world? 7. Oh, see, it's been a minute. It has been a minute. I didn't sleep till 7:30. I just slept 7 hours and 30 minutes. You can tell it's been a while. It kind of worries me. I hope I haven't lost my touch. I am slightly hungry, slightly thirsty. You know what? Let's go on a night mission. How about that? So I can make sure. Okay. It's been so long, I gotta check my hotkeys again. Oh, okay, NYTL. Yeah, it's been a little minute. I've been doing a lot of other games. Okay. I'll go ahead and top off my little... That's another thing. Once you get into the later game, the majority of the reason that you're refilling hunger and thirst, which used to be maximizing your inventory space, it just ends up becoming significantly less important once you get this backpack, which lets you carry 37 kilograms. Because that is, you can be hungry, like starving and thirsty, and you'll still be capable of carrying quite a bit. Only thing is you end up losing 15% movement speed and ergonomic, which, as I said earlier, the ergonomic doesn't really matter, but the movement speed, if you don't know what you're doing, that can definitely get you killed for sure. So it's a little trade-off, I guess. But in my opinion, the way you should be playing is movement speed should not be that important to you as far as engaging tactically, because you should usually be operating from cover and you should usually be operating from long distances. Because based on the fact that you're always going to be outnumbered in most given firefights, why would you want to be up close when there's really there's no tanking anything in this game, so I don't know. That's just my perspective, the way I play. Let's get some. Go ahead and get green. Alright, let's head out. So what I'm thinking about, the one thing I like to do at night, right, is I like to visit Mr. Lazar, because nighttime is the best time to try and just go smack Lazar, pretty much. Also, like I said, I haven't played in a while, so if I end up getting smacked, it's, you know, it's consider it a warm-up. Consider me getting warmed back up, because it has been a little minute. I wonder if I'm the only person that notices the time has been accelerating recently. Well, that is what that is. Okay. Plus, whenever you're doing night missions, I mean, you're playing. Oh, wait a minute now. What's that? What's that there? Is that the green army? No, I don't think that is. I can barely see. See, I'm gonna have to readjust to this. I'm definitely gonna get smacked. Lost my hunter sensibilities, probably. Run over here. I see the light. Oh, there you are. I don't know. I feel kind of wonky. Wait a second. What was that I just heard? Alley. Get my position right. You gotta be on your P's and Q's in this here. Alley. So, there's something that I should point out, which is that if you are ever just standing around, it's a good idea to stand in cover, meaning behind a tree or something like that. Just because you never know. You never know who's gonna pop up at any given time. That's just the nature of the way the game is. Yeah, I just came here. Oh. Something else that's useful is that a lot of the time, the AI tells you, let me see how light out it is. Okay, it's still night. A lot of the time, the AI tells you their location because they'll just talk and you'll see the text. So that's always useful. Okay, let's see. And that can be a great way to identify them when you otherwise probably wouldn't have known. Now, this is another reason I like doing these night missions, is because I kind of like doing the night missions, but at the same time, they also stress me out. But believe it or not, in a certain sort of sense, a lot of these night missions are safer for you, because even if you are surprised, a lot of the time people are just not gonna see you until they're like right up on you. So it does end up being safer for you a lot of the time than in the morning, because if you get surprised in the morning time and you just don't notice, you're probably just gonna die or get smacked severely. So another thing is, whenever I come to the forest, I like to yeah, it's getting light out. You don't want to have night vision goggles on when it's the morning time, because you're basically obstructing your vision for no reason. Also, I am getting a teensy weensy bit hungry, but it's nothing to write home about. Oh, about a sawmill. What you got for me, Mr. Igor? No, I notice sometimes people kill Igor, and let me tell you, you shouldn't kill Igor. And here's why you should never kill Igor. He has the chance. Okay, so the way that random boxes or random stashes, which is what I consider this, work on this game, is you can find any item, right? So be mindful that, because this has happened on more than one occasion, I have found skill books at Igor's place before, which is something that can put you ahead quite a bit in this game. Just finding a random skill book, it can put you ahead depending on where you're at in your run. So just keep that in mind before you think that it's worth it to take his weapon or whatever the type of reward that you get. The fact that the his random loot can be very, very useful. So, alright. Now that we've taken care of that, let's go see about Mr. Lazar. You know, one time I went to find Lazar and somebody had already killed him. So that was kind of crazy. either somebody else killed him or I killed him in a firefight, but I really feel like it was somebody else. Ooh, it's hot. But that was the first time that that's ever happened before, because Lazar is tough as nails. He usually won't get killed by some random AI person. You usually gotta do it yourself. I don't even know if those guys were hostile, but I just if I see movement, I'm going to kill you. Like 9 times out of 10. That's just about how I'm wired when it comes to this game. I always think that map thing is like I always think that map thing is like some kind of enemy too. It makes me antsy. This game does a really good job of creating like a spooky atmosphere. Because it doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how advanced you think you are in the game. If you get caught at the wrong minute, that's your derriere, I'll put it that way. So, keeps you on edge. Alright, boys, wish me luck. Let the stamina fill up. I know there's some bandits over here in this little whatchamacallit. Let me turn off this map thing, because it's, like I said, it's kind of stressing me out. This is why I like doing the Lazar thing at night usually, because this is like, if those guards are still alive. Like there's just no safe way to enter this little juncture. Cause you gotta pick them off one by one. Cause Lazar gets a couple pot shots at you with that. His little fast gun. That's over with. Yeah, see? Got him! Better luck next time, champ. See, now the guards are gonna come to check on them and whatnot. Yes, indeed. Alright. So what you don't do is, right, once you kill somebody from a direction, goodness gracious, these guys, these jokers. If you kill somebody from the front and you're dealing with human characters, right, you should not approach from that same direction because the AI on this game is pretty good. It's just those rainy days, cry for me. What is going on around here, man? You gotta respect every enemy on this game too. Like you shouldn't ever just assume that just because you have good armor or whatever, like, cause if y'all get caught, you will get got. Period. That's just how it is. Oh my god, that was so sloppy. Wow, running low on bullets? What manner of trickery is this? Let me check my... I'll check my hotkeys because it has been that long. Change ammo. Y. Okay. Now I know it's whatchamacallits. Ghouls and goblins over here. Okay, Lazar has 3 security guards, and that was 2 of 3, so there should be 1 guy left, assuming there weren't hunters or anything else over here. They already got the man. But after I hopefully smack this last security guard, then we should be good to go. It's kind of risky to do it like this, but as long as I know. Wait, hold on. 1, 2. Okay, I guess we smacked all of them. Either we smacked all of them or we just smacked. We smacked the ones that were alive that were left. So yeah, that's pretty groovy. Oh, is it 4 guards? I'll keep that in mind. Like I said, you should, well, I didn't say this, but I'll say it now. You should prioritize getting your night vision goggles, because it is going to drastically just enrich your gaming experience. I'll put it that way. Alright. Go ahead and raid this police station, and then we will call it a night or a day, so to speak. Money, 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 money. Boom, 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 boom. Money, money, money. Okay, it's about time to head out. Mission success. Alright, I'm a wee bit parched. Get us some drinks. Let's see. I always sell these little booster pack things because I've never once ever used them. And they're just small, lightweight, high value items that I don't really need. But I always pick them up. I want to say as a general rule, if something only takes one inventory space and you can get more than 1,000 for it, those are good items to look for, in my opinion. Especially if you know that you don't need to consume them or use them. Those are like always things to look for. Thanks for more money for my money. Alrighty. I'm already sleepy again, and it's only like it's like the middle of the day. This is like real life. Stay up all night and then, well, no, okay, no, it's really not. But anyway, let's go ahead and put this stuff in here if we're not going to use it right now. I do collect these red bullets because I have a version of Lazar's weapon that I got like ages ago, and I always think I might end up actually using it, even though I never do. But if I ever do, I do have the ammo for it, so that'll be groovy for sure. Let me check my audio real quick. Make sure everything is hunky-dory with this. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and... Alright. Take a slight little nap. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed commentary, things like that. Like I said, hopefully the audio is much better than the other video I did. I'm trying to get used to this sort of semi-streaming sort of thing, because it's not live, but playing while I talk is not something that I would say just naturally comes to me, because I'm not really that much of a multitasker. But I understand it just makes things so much more enjoyable to have commentary as opposed to just gameplay. So, alright. My belly is full. I am no longer thirsty. And, well, that'll do it for this episode of Zero SIEVERT. Lazar gets smacked. Alright. Thanks for watching. I have been and shall remain TG.